In a quiet New England town stood an old clock shop at the end of a foggy lane. The sign above its door read, Elliot's Timepieces, St. 1873. Locals whispered stories of its owner, a clockmaker who vanished mysteriously a century ago. One rainy evening, Thomas, a young watch repairman, entered the dusty shop. The air smelled of rust and old wood. Clocks of every size lined the walls, ticking in an eerie, uneven rhythm. At the center stood a tall grandfather clock with a brass pendulum swinging slowly. Thomas reached inside the clock to examine its gears. The moment he touched them, a cold wind swept through the shop. The clocks all stopped. Silence filled the room. Suddenly, the grandfather clock struck midnight, even though Thomas's watch showed 8 p.m. A chilling whisper floated through the darkness. Time belongs to me. The clocks began ticking backward. Thomas gasped as his reflection in the glass grew younger. His beard disappeared, his hair darkened, his clothes shrank. He tried to run, but the walls seemed to stretch endlessly. Shadows twisted around him as whispers turned into ghostly laughter. In desperation, Thomas smashed the clock's glass. The whispers stopped. The clocks fell silent again. But when Thomas looked at his hands, they were aged, wrinkled, ancient. Behind him in the cracked mirror stood the pale, hollow-eyed shadow of Elliot, the lost clockmaker. Elliot raised a finger, pointing at Thomas. Your time is mine. Thomas's heart slowed. His vision darkened as the clocks ticked backward. By morning, the shop was quiet. The clocks ticked peacefully, but inside the grandfather clock's glass, a tiny figure of Thomas now swung with the pendulum. Forever trapped, part of the clockmaker's curse.